Hi, and welcome to youngwebbuilder.com. My name is Ezox, and I am a professional modder, graphics designer, and commentator. Maybe you've just started a business up, and maybe you want to take it to the web. Well, today we will be learning about HTML. So, what is HTML? Well, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a great place to get started and is used within multiple platforms such as site builders like Snap Pages, Moonfruit, forums, all sorts. You can pay someone to develop a site for you, or you can install a content management system and get a theme. But without HTML knowledge, you might come across a few stumbling blocks. HTML is used to embed many scripts for embedding links and images and can be used for editing. So are there any HTML editors? Yes, there are lots from £0 all the way up to thousands of pounds. What we are going to be using is Notepad++. Not only is this free, but it can be used for much more than HTML. To get Notepad++, we want to go to notepad++.org. Link will be underneath this video. Once we are on there, we want to click on download in the sidebar and click on the first one. After you've installed Notepad++, we want to go to the directory. Mine is on the desktop. Double click it and open it. You should get a screen like this. To set out a HTML document, you always start off with a HTML tag. Now, these are the basic HTML tags. To end any tag, all you do is put a slash and then a code. What HTML does is it notifies the web browser that this is a HTML code. After we've done that, we want to put a head tag and end the head tag. Inside the head tag, we want to put a title. Now, the title is this. I just show you. If I go on youngwebbuilder.com, you see at the top it says Young Web Builder. If I go on Google, it says Google. That is what the title is. For us, I'll just be putting YWB tutorial, and then we end the title tag. Now, after we've done that, we want to put a space, because we're not going to be using this. We're not going to be using this section at all. We'll be using something called the body tag. Now, the body tag is basically where all of the content of the document goes. Everything. It doesn't go outside, it goes inside. I'm going to teach you first a few basic HTML codes to get you started, and then we'll go on to stuff like embedding pictures. Now, let's start off with a heading tag. Now, the heading tag looks like this. Now, what header 1 does is basically, it's a header on the page. Now, you can put what you want, but I'm going to put YWB tutorial, and then we're going to end that. Now, headers can go from 1 to 6. So 1 is the biggest, 6 is the smallest, so you could do head 2, header 3, but you kind of get the idea. Now, another one is breaks. Now, what a break is to say if you are maybe wanting a space after that, what you do is underneath that you put a tag and br space slash. Now, we're actually going to preview this so far. So what we do is file, save as, and we're going to save it as a HTML. Or if you're not doing this in Notepad++, all you do is save it as whatever, so mine's going to be on the desktop, ywb tut.html. So you can save it, and everything should now go blue, at least in Notepad++. Now if we go to our desktop and open this up, we right click it, open with Google Chrome, you can see we have at the top YWB tutorial, and we also have the title YWB tutorial. Now if I just open this, what I'm going to do is, after the break, I'm actually going to embed a image. Now how do we embed images? Okay, so maybe what we do is we start off with the tag imgsrc equals quotation mark, ending quotation mark. Now inside that you put the image, so say if it was image, and you put the extension PNG or JPEG or anything. But what I'm going to do is actually do a link. Right, okay, I've got an image. It's the Young Web Builder, one of my adverts that I did for them. Anyway, what we do is image src, you put the image there. So I'm going just to do a link, but you can just do a PNG, and always remember it has to be in the right folder. Now next you can either do the width and height. So to do the width and height, you do width equals, and then say 100, and height equals 100. But if you just want it to be the original size, just leave that blank, miss that out. Now after that we have done, so what we do is that, save it, exit out of that, and open this with Google Chrome. Now as you can see, the image is there, and we have YWB, and you can see the break. If I just highlight, as you can see there is a break. Now next thing, and maybe I want this to be centered. All you do is, after that, what we want to do is, instead we want to do a space and do style equals margin colon auto display colon block, and save it and refresh. As you can see now, it is in the middle. That's basically how you make it into the center. But I mean, in my personal preference, it would be better if there was an easier way. Maybe, I'm not sure, so in like align equals I could try it, but it probably won't work. Anyway, so far we've got some text here, YWB tutorial, we have Google Chrome here, and we've embedded an image and made it center. But I want to put in a link. I want to make it so YWB is center, and when they click it, it goes to youngwebbuilder.com. So how we do that is, where heading 1 is, we want to put, now what we want to do is actually change it. So I'm going to change that, so we're going to get rid of it, and we're going to put href equals, I'm going to put the link. So here, oh whoops, I'm going to get website, and I'm going to put the link there, and then we're going to close that and put the link text. Now we're going to open it again and put heading 1, and I'm going to put YWB tutorial end of heading 1, and also end of the A tag. So put /A. Now if we save it and refresh, as you can see when we click on it, goes to Young Web Builder. But I want it to open in a new tab. So what we do is inside this code we create another piece of code. Inside of the link text, what we do is we put target equals of quotation marks underscore blank. Now we save that, refresh, and as you can see it opens in a new window. Okay, I want this text to be centered. How do we do that? Well, it is very, very easy. All we do is in this we put align equals, and I want it middle. Refresh, and it's in the middle. Right. But now I want the YWB tutorial to be italic. Now there's many things. Today we're going to be looking at embedding especially. Now all you do to really make this italic is just add another tag with an I in. And it's same with bold, a tag with B in it. Now if we refresh, as you can see YWB tutorial is italic. Say I want the image to be linked to YWB. All I do is where YWB tutorial is, we're going to get rid of that, and we're actually going to put this in, image src. Now if I just get rid of the headers, all I do is this, save it and refresh, and as you can see we got two, this one and that one. Now I'm just going to get rid of this one because we don't need it anymore, and refresh. As you can see we have this, and when I click on it, it opens in a new tab, Young Web Builder.